Hi, welcome to this reading. Tonight I am doing a tarot reading, but I'm going to pull a card or two or three. We'll see what Spirit wants to do with this Prism Oracle, and then I'll draw some tarot. Just asking for a message from Spirit for the collective that finds this video. What do you most need to hear right now? Okay, ooh, surrender. Okay, let me get a little bit more. Surrender. Hearing surrender to the process. Success. That's awesome. Like, understand that success is inevitable, is what I'm hearing. And then we have illumination. So both success and illumination have this sun energy, and the sun in tarot is considered the happiest card in the deck. So there's a lot of this happiness and success energy here. And Spirit is asking you to just surrender if you're feeling kind of worried about this success that you're trying to create, whatever way you're trying to create that. They're asking you to surrender right now. Both of these cards also have rainbow, like this one has a literal rainbow on it, the shape of it anyway. And this too reminds me of a rainbow. So rainbows for me are symbols of like God keeping his promise. And it's like a sign to remain hopeful. So surrender and remain hopeful is the main message starting out this reading here. So that's really nice. And on this surrender card, look at all the circles here. It's reminding me of the sun. And have you ever seen a photograph where there's like a sun flare in the photo and you'll see like all these like little spots? Yeah, it's just like that sun energy coming through. Maybe also seeing orbs, maybe a sign for some of you. So just kind of look out for that. Like this card here too, you know, with the sun, and it just obviously sun's around, but I don't know, there's just something coming here through here with this round light energy. So it's the sun, but also, I don't know, I just got something about orbs coming through as a sign for some of you. So let's see what comes out in the tarot. First card out is the King of Cups. This is feeling like that surrender. The King of Cups, he just sits in his throne and he's just at peace. He's very calm inside, and he's very assured that everything is working out. Like his emotions are calm. So some of you may have been feeling kind of stressed. This is also a card of just kind of being at peace. So Spirit's asking you to take on this energy of just being calm, whatever storm may be going on inside of you right now, when it comes to whatever you're trying to create that would feel like success to you. Take on this energy of the King of Cups. And Spirit's also saying, as long as you're following your heart. So the King of Cups also is a message about following your heart. And there's a spider on my phone. Hang on. I just had to scoot him off. Spiders might be a sign for you too. And it's funny because when I'm looking at this card here, like all the rays are reminding me of spider legs. So spiders may be another sign for you. I feel like you're going to be seeing a lot of signs. Whoever this collective is, whoever's resonating with this message, that's why that orbs was coming through in that one card. Like there are going to be signs all around you telling you that you can just kind of rest, calm your emotions, rest easy, knowing that success is yours. And spiders are symbols of like I'm really feeling like the spider web, like things are being woven for you in the unseen. And that's why Spirit's asking you to surrender. Like things are still being woven. The threads are still coming together to create your success. Oh my gosh, the spider. Like, I've come a long way in my relationship with spiders, but I used to be really not scared of them, but they just kind of creep me out. And the spider is like all over my little table here and wants to be part of this message. Look, buddy, you're going to have to go on that side because you're making me nervous. Woo! He just jumped on me. Sorry. Oh, gosh. Okay. And I'm not big on editing my videos, so we're just going to leave that there. The spider is very insistent, so I may try to... Oh, my God. You're not going to believe what card just came out. Look what just flipped over on the top of my deck. My God. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles. This is the thing that you are creating. This pentacle that has so much potential. Yeah, you're growing something new, or yeah, I feel like this is something that you've already started and you're in the beginning stages. And yeah, I was really feeling that web energy with the spider. And yeah, you're building something that is going to grow, it's going to expand, like this spider web. There's all kinds of animals out here. I mean, a bird just flew like out of view, I think, of the camera, but it was really low. And there's like several bugs out here on my table for some reason. Oh gosh. Okay. So, oh, you know what? That's not the Ace of Pentacles. Part of me thinks I should redo this video, but I'm going to stick with this because of this whole like little spider thing. This is the Page of Pentacles. This spider really threw me off. So look up the meaning of the spider, like the spiritual meaning. I should know more about this, but I mean, I know it's associated with feminine energy, you know, and just like creativity. Oh, that's the other thing that the spider I know is known for, but there may be some other reasons too. So the Page of Pentacles, kind of similar to the Ace of Pentacles, is it's new energy, right? It's something that is in the early stages. And Spirit is saying with this page that there's so much potential here. I mean, we've already got the Success card out, and this page of this pentacle here on this Page of Pentacles is reminding me of the sun. Like, we have all of these symbols that look like the sun here. I love that. So I'm hearing something is very promising. I have to keep watching this spider, so forgive me if I'm looking like I'm distracted. Oh my God. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so Spirit didn't want to make me look too bad. So here's the Ace of Pentacles. Again, like, look at this pentacle. It's just so funny that on this deck it's yellow. I guess it's yellow in a lot of decks. I know Rider-Waite, it's yellow. But I'm just getting so much sun energy. And the sun is, not only is it success, but it is like power, like energy, like super high energy. And it's the energy that helps things last, gives things stamina. And, you know, we've got this turtle here, and the turtle is, you know, slow and steady wins the race, the tortoise and the hare. And it's the kind of energy that sustains you for a long time. You know, the hare runs out of energy because he's faster and he uses up his energy really quickly and burns himself out and has to take a nap. And this little guy who has energy just to kind of like maintain that steady pace is the one that ends up being successful. So Spirit is asking you to just kind of slow down and be at peace, be calm about your approach with this new thing that you are building that has this potential for enormous success. Just surrender. Like, this is the first card that came out. Just remember to surrender and trust. Keep following your heart, your intuition. Okay, so we've got the spider, which is intuition because of that like feminine energy, which is about intuition. And the King of Cups, because it's cups energy, is also intuition. He's very in touch with his intuitive side, even though it's a, you know, masculine card. Okay, Eight of Swords. This actually fell out upside down, I believe. I picked it up off the ground, and I think it was actually reversed. Eight of Swords. Yeah, this is that energy of, you know, with it being reversed, it's even giving me Hangman vibes. Like, not overthinking. not getting so much in your head about this and worrying. It's like letting go. It's like really releasing this hold that the worry has on you. Like really, really surrender. The spider is getting wild. It's like spinning, not spinning a web, but like a little string, and he's swinging around in the front of my table. Gosh, okay, now we've got the Queen of Cups. Wow, talk about intuition. I mean, with the spider and the intuition. So this may be a message specifically for feminines, just because of all of this like feminine energy here. But the King and Queen of Cups, they're so in touch with their emotions, their intuition. They're very loving, calm energies here. And, you know, all of this is associated with this Ace and Page of Pentacles. Just following your heart, really doing something that you love, like devoting your heart and soul to this thing that you want to grow. We've got Cups and Pentacles kind of coming together here. And, you know, Pentacles, they're also feminine as far as like the different symbols in tarot go. The Pentacles and the Cups are the feminine energies, where the Wands and the Swords are masculine. So even though we have this one King of Cups here, there's just a lot of feminine energy, and the feminine is about receptivity. It's receiving. So, you know, you're putting this work into this, oh gosh, it's on my leg now. How long? You're putting this energy into this new thing that you're building. And Spirit is saying just to surrender and trust, and that you will receive this success. Let me get a little bit more here. Yeah, there's just this really calm energy that's kind of juxtaposing this Eight of Swords. And there's even all this water here on this card. Tune into your emotions. The Spirit is saying, like, you know intuitively that this thing that you're building is going to be successful, and you can trust that also. Okay, what else, Spirit? What else do you want to share with this collective? Okay, the Hermit and the Hanged Man. So there's the Hanged Man that I was kind of feeling with that Eight of Swords reversed. The Hanged Man is surrendering. And this Hermit and illumination. Okay, so these messages are connected right here. So, see this illumination here? And he's got this lantern. It's really like going within and realizing something. There's something very intuitive. This can be a card of like spiritual awakening, like having an epiphany, enlightenment. And the Hermit is making me feel like your own inner light is guiding you. Your own intuition is guiding you right now and is illuminating the way. I'm really getting this energy of like almost feeling a little bit alone. So that's coming through probably because this Hermit, like you feel like you are on this journey to success, building something here, creating something, and you're feeling a little bit alone. I don't know, the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups and the Hermit together are all making me feel like this really calm, almost like meditative energy. And I think Spirit's encouraging you to be okay with that. It's okay that you might not feel like you have a lot of support right now for this thing that you're growing, or yeah, just kind of this feeling of building something in the unseen, right? Almost like you're in this hermit mode and you're working really hard, really diligently, you know, with this Ace and this Page of Pentacles. You're learning a lot. That may be also why you feel like you need to spend a lot of time alone. And Spirit is saying like, that is okay. And just kind of enjoy this time also with the King and Queen of Cups. Yeah, I'm not getting like a relationship kind of thing with the King and Queen of Cups coming out. it's just really that emphasis on surrendering to just allowing that real feminine energy of just allowing things to develop and kind of surrender to this pause, this hermit mode that you might be feeling like you're in, and just trusting your intuition and taking care of yourself too. The Queen of Cups is kind of a self-care card also, like just nurturing yourself and taking care of yourself during this time of surrender. You know, this, you're in hermit mode, you're not stuck. You're not in a stagnant period at all. So this is calling for a lot of trust. Okay, what else, Spirit? Ooh, the King of Pentacles. That's really nice. Talk about success. So this is something that you're working on. Again, you've got the Ace, the Page, and now the King of Pentacles. So this is something that you're building that is going to create a lot of stability, security, and success. But it's something that's slow growing. You know, the pentacles are slow. And I feel like the spider also takes her time to build the web, and it isn't in a hurry. And it gets built over time. I mean, I know it's not like a really long time, but it's over like many, many days, I think. I mean, depending on the size of the web, I guess. I don't know too much about spiders, but I've seen them in development, you know, webs, and each day you come back, it's a little bit bigger, but you know, it's like moving slowly, just taking those steps. And Spirit, I think the main message here is just kind of surrender and trust. Follow your intuition, follow your heart. Be okay with spending this time alone. Let me get some more on this illumination and that Hanged Man. Because I feel like there might be something that Spirit wants you to surrender to see. Like, Spirit, what do they need to see? What value is there in surrendering? Okay, the Fool card. Okay, so this is like a new journey that you're on with the Ace of Pentacles, the Fool. And, you know, again, with the King and Queen of Cups, just being in that like peaceful place. And the Fool is just very lighthearted on this journey. Like, he's just surrendering to the journey, to the process, to whatever may come. And he's kind of just excited and looking forward to where the journey is going to take him. He's going to follow his heart. Now we have the Star. See, the Star is what's a card of dreams coming true, healing, the journey that you're going towards, this dream, this thing that you want to create, this success. And this is remaining very hopeful. Again, surrendering, staying hopeful that what you're working on is going to result in your dream coming true. So we've got, yeah, the Fool, the Star. Let me get one more. And you know, the Star, I was asking about the illumination, like what Spirit is trying to get you to see. And oops, I wanted to grab actually the Hermit here. And you know, the Hermit has this star in his lantern. Let me sit with that for a minute. And the Hermit can also be like a period of healing. I feel like whatever you're working on, this journey that you are going on to create something that's going to be successful in the physical realm is also going to be healing for you. It's serving two purposes. There's going to be a lot that's going to be illuminated on your path as you go forward about yourself. And Spirit is saying this journey, it's like a journey into your heart with this King and Queen of Cups. Like, you're really getting to know what it is you love about life. You know, this journey, it's like this journey of discovery. Discovering your deepest desires, discovering more about who you are, you know, discovering and realizing this is what Spirit wants you to see. This is the illumination. Sorry, I'm going to get emotional for some reason. been feeling very emotional the last couple of days. Like the simplest little things like make me cry. So I think there's probably something going on astrologically. I've kind of lost track of where we are in the astrology right now, but I wanted to say that this is what Spirit is trying to get you to see, the illumination that you are a star and you have what it takes to be the star in your life. I just want to say you don't need anyone else, like this hermit mode. Like you are creating this thing, this very thing, that's going to be physical, this Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, this new thing that you're growing that has so much potential for success. You are going to see, you are going to have the illumination, the realization, right, with this Hanged Man, that you are a star, that you have what it takes to make this dream come true. I love that so much. I love this star card. You have everything it takes to make this dream come true. And they want you to realize like your star potential, your capacity. Your heart is so big. It's so healing. And you're going to heal others with whatever this thing is you're growing. You're going to heal yourself. And the Ten of Swords just popped out. You're done with this. The hard stuff is over. Like that's why Spirit's asking you to surrender. The hard times, the difficult parts of the journey that it took you to get to this Ace of Pentacles, that part is over. And you're on this new journey. And like I said, it's going to be so healing for you. It's going to be healing for others. And Spirit just really wants you to believe in yourself and your ability to be the star in your own life. You're your own guiding light. And what you're creating is going to make you a star in somebody else's eyes also. So, all right, I am feeling like that's where Spirit wants me to leave the message. So I hope this resonated with you. I'd love to know about it in the comments if you feel open to sharing. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll see you really soon. Bye now.